Debt, fear, relationships, the children, your health, work. When you want to give up and you need courage to continue, take heart and stay tuned as RJ Jackson writes her signature message of hope on your heart. You don't have to live where you're dying, and you don't have to die where you're living. Like every show of Conversations on Courage, you'll be informed, inspired, and encouraged to find the courage you need to succeed at home, work, and in your business. Get your pen and paper. You'll want to take notes. And now, your host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver.
Happy New Year. A new year, renewed hope, new opportunities, new adventures, new ways to give, new ways to love. Yes, Happy New Year. And may this be your best year ever. May you find the courage to take a risk with confidence. Hello, it's me, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver, your host for Conversations on Courage. Really excited about this opportunity to start the year off with you today. It's a beautiful day from the inside out. So thanks so much for spending this time with me and allowing me to spend this time with you to inspire your heart to be all that God has created you to be. Since this is the beginning, I thought it would be a great time for me to introduce and reintroduce myself to my amazing Conversation on Courage listeners. So I think I'm going to do that today, and thank you for allowing me to do that, getting to know the woman behind the words. That would be me, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver. So who is RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver? Well, first and foremost, I am a child of the King. I am the daughter of William and Rhoda Jackson. I'm the mother of two amazing adult children and the grandmother, better known as Sweetie, the three world changers that I get to call grandchildren. I'm a woman with passion for God and for his people. I am a glimpse of good living and your reflection of confidence. I'm an award-winning international speaker, best-selling author, podcaster, and confident coach. I have been commissioned to inspire you to take a risk with confidence. You already know that confidence and courage are vital for personal development, and since I value your time, I refuse to give you just more information because I believe our connection is intentional, and you're here because you want transformation, and that's what I'm here for. I am in your story to bring your pages of hope alive. I'm here to empower you to turn the pages in your story so that they not only come alive, but they give you an electrifying experience of confidence, the experience that you long for and so deserve in your business and in your relationships. As a personal development expert and a world-class relationship for at work and home facilitator, I am committed to providing you with the tools you need to lead, love, and live with confidence. And not only that, then I infuse you because I am committed to infusing you with the courage you need to put the tools to use in order to build the life that you were born to live.
You're listening to Conversations on Courage with our host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver. Quick, call your friends and invite them to listen in.
As we begin this new year, there's an excitement in the air. Can you feel it? Yes! It's there, and perhaps you help put it there. If, however, your excitement isn't deeply rooted, it will soon fade away. Today, I want to inspire you to have deep roots this year, to be like the tree planted by the rivers of water that shall not be moved. I want to inspire you to refuse to allow your circumstances or situations of past pain to move you in any direction that does not take you to where God wants you to be, but instead it takes you away from your purpose for being here on this earth. I want to encourage you and even, yes, challenge you to instead let the things that have happened to you or that will happen to you this year be your GPS for your final destination of intentional purpose. I know. This is easier said than done, and it will definitely require you to take a risk. And not any kind of risk, but a risk of confidence, knowing that God has started something good in you and He is going to complete it. He is going to use what would have broke you, destroyed you, to build you and get you where He has you to go, because wherever He has you going, there are people there waiting with their hands and their hearts open to receive that which you have been entrusted with to give away, so that someone else can say and know that they don't have to live where they're dying, and they certainly don't have to die where they're living. The key, my friend, is confidence. We have to take a risk with confidence. And this confidence is not a belief. No, it's not a belief. It's a knowing. It goes beyond believing who you are. It goes to the core of knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, life has meaning. I have not always known who I was. And I tell you, it's the truth. And I'll tell you more about it in my autobiography, A Repositioned Journey, I'm Still Standing. For now, I want you to know, after I discovered who I was, life has never been the same. I can now walk down the street with my head held high enough to look you in the eye and say, "Hello, beautiful," and mean it with every fiber in my body. It's time for you to discover who you are. But to know who you are, you got to know whose you are. You see, that's why I started off today's conversation with telling you I know who I am because I know whose I am. I'm a child of the King. I am the daughter of William and Rhoda Jackson. I am the mother for 2 amazing children and 3 life-changing grandchildren. You see, because I know who I am and whose I am, I know how I'm supposed to respond to every situation that I'm faced with. I don't respond with my feelings. I respond with confidence, knowing who I belong to and who I am. Oh, yes, don't get it twisted. There are a lot of times, plenty of times, where I have to make a choice to choose between responding with my feelings or my confidence. My feelings that say, you're going to have a jailhouse ministry in a minute if your neighbors don't do something about that dog, if they don't respect you, if they say that one more time, if they do that one more time. You see, my feelings show up, but my confidence always shows out. And my confidence is this: knowing that God started something good in me and He will complete it. What are you operating on today? Your feelings or your confidence? Because it's time to take a risk with confidence. And the good news is you don't have to do it alone. I have been commissioned to help you take that risk with confidence. Your responsibility is allow me to partner with you and help you be all that God has created you to be. That, my friend, well, that requires you to take a risk with confidence. listen, I say we just walk this year out together. And we start walking it out now. If you say the same thing, I say let's connect. And let's connect today. After all, the world awaits your greatness. Today is not only the beginning of something new, it's the end of fear being in your driver's seat. Because confidence has come to kick fear to the curb. When I say she is confident, girl, I'm talking about me. But I sure would love to be talking about you. I'm confident that we can make that happen. What do you say? Yes, it's a new year. New opportunities, new adventures, new ways to give, new ways to love, and new ways to live by taking a risk with confidence. Thanks for joining me at the table for another conversation on courage. I hope you have the courage to join us again next week as we bring to the table our special guest to help you take a risk with confidence. I'm RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver, and I'd be delighted to have a personal conversation with you. I'd be honored to speak with your group and jazzed to get to know you personally. I'll be waiting to have a conversation with you. In the meantime, and in between time, it's time to take a risk with confidence. Come on. You got this.
Have the cares of this life seemingly choked the life out of you? Are you wanting or needing to start over after being hit hard in life? If so, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver, wants you to know that you are not alone and help is here. This is your season, and it's time for you to get up, get dressed, and show up. The good news is, you do not have to do it alone. Like you, RJ Jackson knows what it's like to have been knocked down over and over again. And RJ believes that life is not about how many times we get knocked down, but how many times we get back up. Reach out to RJ today at 1-877-235-0307, extension 909. She is waiting to encourage your heart and help lift you up.
Thank you for joining us for Conversations on Courage. Now that you've been inspired, informed, and encouraged, it's time for you to take action. So head on over to thecouragegiver.com. That's thecouragegiver.com and connect with RJ for a personal conversation on courage. She's waiting to help you take the risk you need to succeed.